Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Escapes a defender. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Darts coming out throwing. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, here's Prescott again. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Now a pause as they attend to an injured player, and they wait with bated breath because it is Dak Prescott who's getting help here. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now the give, it's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first. Down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Getting out of the pistol here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hilton now on third down. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. The defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dart gonna throw again. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Knocked down by Savon Revel. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, here's Dart. It's his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Darts out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback, and they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Dak now from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Dak throwing again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Going play action with Dart. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Blue gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
To throw, Milton. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New York to the line. First and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. He set up the screen to Neighbors. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here. Dart now against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense up to the line fast. They're going play action. Complete over the middle. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
The handoff on third and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. All right, Brock, Brian Dable is back around on offense. He's going for this on fourth down. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And that's good for a gain of 5. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Try to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for this with Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Prescott to throw once more. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Throwing again, Prescott. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Milton now. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. First and 10 from the 43. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too. Dart's out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.